Searching for treasures in his soul, fishing for gold. I found a key to unlock the door to my mind's gate, hidden with some hieroglyphs. Told me about my future and my past, and that I should get to light working and get up off my ass. I'm on the path to move the masses, to spiritual tactics, so masters, you bastards, spread it through classes, live your life.
The veil has lifted the energy, shit that my indigos get that we different. Off the loose, we tripping, the plasma we sipping, now the dimensions are dripping. Unless you are different, you won't know the difference, or make a difference, you slipping. You're chasing this chicken, decoding the digits, you know that I stay on my pivot. Your body's the shell, your spirit's the snail, so why are you chasing your tail? They got you so pale, what is that smell? Chemtrails, what you inhale? I feel like evil Knievel, I'ma build we a cathedral for all of my people, so high that they cannot reach you. Power to the people, we are equal. All this evil is deceitful. There was a flood, so this is a sequel. Vibrate so high that they cannot reach you. You are ascended, no more pretending. Work up a spinning, now the stars are bending. Conscious extending all your comprehension. And not to mention, release all the tension. They want us divided, cause they know united. We will override it. Fifth dimension, we gon' overnight it. Light the flame, baby, let's ignite it. So they can't hide it, nah, they can't hide the light. We blow up like dynamite. Had to kill the old me, cause I ain't want the kind of life, nah.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's the indigo clutch. Wake up, 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 it's the indigo clutch. Wake up, 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 it's the indigo clutch. Wake up, 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 it's the indigo clutch. It's the indigo clutch. Wake up, wake up.
Elevate the masses, gotta find your passion. This our conscious flow, reppin' indigo. Know we free to glow, do this lyrical vision. Your goals form a path to proceed. Growing up, I was different. Outcast in the streets always had me a purpose to speak to the weak. Just believed in myself and my spirit prevailed. Said I found my way.
Grand Raw Rising. Blessings, blessings, everybody, kings and queens of planet Earth. And welcome to Rising with Ra. And this week on Rising with Ra, we are going to be connecting with some ancient Greek energy, and we will be connecting with the Olympian gods and goddesses. And just like last week, as we connected with the spirit animals, we will be choosing and connecting the energies and the properties that the Greek god or goddess that you choose for your chakra, for empowerment and activation. So I will briefly run through the different Olympian from Mount Olympus gods and goddesses of Greek mythology, as we would say. And you guys will be able to choose whichever ones you choose personally for your own chakra that we go through in each of the Rising with Raws this week, today, Wednesday, and Friday. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for you guys to tap into the different aspects and the different energies of these different beings or these different aspects of the universal all. And there's one thing I want to touch upon before I go further when it comes to these different gods and goddesses, these different figures, and these different beings, is that they are not separate from us, and that they are not something more or greater than who we are. They are literal aspects of our mind. They are different energies of the all. just as we are all different aspects and energies of the all. And these different figures or representations or embodiments of different signatures, archetypes, or energies of the universe that we are all interconnected as. And they're not anything to worship. They're not anything to place above ourselves. They are archetypal energies that carry a signature to help you remember a certain energy, or to help you remember an aspect of your own self. So I just wanted to put that out there as a disclaimer for everybody. So we're not thinking that this is a place of worshiping these beings, or that we're bowing down and thinking that these different mythological beings are more superior than us, when it's just not the case. They are aspects of our mind, aspects of universal energy, just to have creative fun and allow us to explore the different types of ways of expressing and communicating types of energy of the universal all. So we will be connecting with the Greek gods and goddesses this week. And for those of you that are not familiar with who the Greek gods and goddesses are, I will briefly touch on them real quick and talk about their different energies and properties that they carry. And for everybody out there, I am your sacred host, the sacred pharaoh of the space, Marcus, aka Crystal Light. And feel free to let me know how you all are doing. Go ahead and put it in the comments, or in the comments below on YouTube. And yeah, I got a special announcement coming up pretty soon. I'm not going to be announcing it today, but it's going to be coming up pretty soon regarding community and Sacred Light community. And this will be a private space where we'll be able to grow, build, network, expand, and share space with each other. And I will touch upon that later on this week, perhaps next week. All right. Yeah, I am doing good. Thank you. And I'm glad to feel that you're doing great as well. Yeah, I'm feeling really light, feeling really balanced, staying healthy in my routines, doing my chakra balances every rising, continuing to eat healthy, and just continuing to enjoy life as well. I actually just got done playing Xbox, so letting my inner child playing some Mortal Kombat. Alright, so I'm going to touch real quick on the 12 Olympians. So for those of you that don't know what the Olympians are, the Olympian gods and goddesses of Greek mythology were the principal deities of ancient Greece, and each was thought to have a home on Mount Olympus. The gods and goddesses were a family, with the core being brothers and sisters, and the rest being their firstborn offspring. The Olympians acquired their authority after a war of the gods of Greece, where Zeus is credited with leadership and the eventual victory. He had led his siblings to triumph over the last generation of the ruling clan of deities known as the Titans. Zeus gained his victory by overthrowing his own father, Kronos, who was the king of the Titans. He therefore became the chief deity in a new group of deities comprising primarily of his siblings and children. So that is who the Olympians are. And Mount Olympus was basically like their sanctuary, their palace, so to say. Alright, so first one we have, and you guys want to keep in mind that we're going to choose one of these different Olympians as what you would like to infuse and bring the qualities into for your root chakra today, as today is the root chakra that we will be clearing and activating in the second half of today's live. And you don't have to participate if you don't want to with connecting with these beings or the energies. You can just receive the reiki and activate your root chakra without connecting to these energies. And just like I was saying earlier, these are all archetypal energies, and it's all inside of our mind. These are not separate energies that have power over us. And this is not worship either. Alright, so the first one we have is Zeus. And Zeus is labeled as the king of the gods. He was the overall ruler of Mount Olympus and the king of the gods of Greece. He was the lord and controller of the weather. He was the god of sky, lightning and thunder, law and order, justice, and yeah, his brother is Poseidon. And his symbols are the thunderbolt, eagle, lightning, thunderbolt, eagle, lion, an oak tree, and scales. So that is our first one, is Zeus, king of the gods. He is the sky god, lightning and thunder, law and order, and justice. Number 2, we have Poseidon. Poseidon is the god of the sea, and he is often seen as the second most powerful after Zeus. And he is in charge of all the water bodies and associated with natural calamities. He also influences and affects the seas and oceans, rivers and lakes, storms and hurricanes, tsunamis and earthquakes, as well as horses. He was a brother to both Zeus and Hades, and he was a middle son of Kronos and Rhea. And his symbols are the horse, bull, trident, and dolphin. Number 3, we have Hera, queen of the gods. She was the queen goddess of Mount Olympus. She was the goddess of women and childbirth, marriage and family. She was both a sister and wife to Zeus. She was the youngest daughter of Kronos and Rhea. Her symbol is the peacock, cow, and cuckoo. Number 4, we have Athena, the goddess of wisdom. She was the goddess of knowledge, wisdom, reason, intelligence, science, literature, handcrafts, as well as defense and strategic warfare. She was fathered by Zeus. And her symbols are the owl and the olive tree. Number 5, we have Ares, the god of war. He was the god of violence, bloodshed, war, masculinity, and manly virtues. And he was born of Zeus and Hera. Ares was despised by all the gods. His symbols the boar, serpent, dog, vulture, and the spear and shield. Number 6, we have Artemis, the goddess of hunt. Artemis was the goddess of the jungle, hunting, archery, purity, and virginity, childbirth, protection, plagues, and the moon. The daughter of Zeus and Leto. Twin sister is Apollo. Twin sister to Apollo. And her symbols are the moon, horse, deer, hound, snake, cypress tree, bear, bow and arrow. Number 7, we have Apollo, the god of the sun. He was the god of light, the sun, prophecy and philosophy, truth and inspiration, the arts, poetry and music, medicine, healing, and the plague. The symbols: the sun, swan, lyre, and mouse. Number 8, we have Aphrodite, the goddess of love. She was the goddess of love, passion, desire, pleasure, beauty, procreation, and fertility of the human body. She was the daughter of the Ocean, Dione, and Zeus. And her symbols: dove, bird, swan, bee, myrtle, apple, and rose. Number 9, we have Demeter, the goddess of fertility, the goddess of the earth's fertility and productivity, harvest, agriculture, the environment, seasons of nature. And her symbols is poppy, wheat, pig, and torch. Number 10, we have Hermes, the messenger. He was originally described as a trickster, but he is the one who is the deliverer of travel and trades, as well as the messenger between gods and men. Number 11, we have Hephaestus, blacksmith god, and he was the lame son born of Hera, and at one point was casted out of Olympus. And he is married to Aphrodite, and he is credited for creating the gods' fabulous weapons and equipment. And then we have 12, Dionysus, the god of wine, strong drinks, the grapevine, fertility, festivity, ecstasy, and madness, as well as resurrection. And then on top of those 12, we also have Hades, which is the god of the underworld. So Hades is of the first generation of Greek gods and is often considered not to be an Olympian, but he does have a home here, and he was lord of the world of the dead who lived and ruled the underworld. He believed to be heavily guarded and out of reach of mortals before death. He was a brother to Zeus and a husband to Demeter, his daughter. And then last one we have is Hestia. She is the goddess of the hearth, and she was actually the oldest of the first generation of Greek gods, and even older than Zeus. As a daughter of Kronos or Rhea, she lists Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Hera, and Demeter as her brothers and sisters. She was known as the goddess of home and hearth, fire and family. She got tired of the gods bickering, and she resigned from Olympus. So yeah, those are the 12 Olympians on top of the 2 elders of the first generation of Greek gods, Hades and Hestia. So just keep in mind those traits and qualities that they each carry when it comes to their energy and aspects. And then the second half of the live, when we move into doing our root chakra activation and cleanse through some self-reiki, we will infuse and intertwine the Greek god or goddess that you choose at your own will for your root chakra. And I'd love for you to put in the comments when we get to that part of the live the reason why you chose that Greek god or goddess to help activate and cleanse your root chakra today. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and do our collective card reading for today. And this card reading will contain the energy for both today and tomorrow, Tuesday, since Rising with Ra is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm going to start bringing in the energy of both today and Tuesday. And then Wednesday's reading will be the energy of Wednesday and Thursday. And then Fridays, just like last week, will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You're the one that failed on us. You're the one that ran the moment things got just a little rough. That's what.
That is neither here nor there.
Okay, well, here we are. Now we're in a tough spot again, Rach. What do you want to do? How do you want to handle it? Huh? Do you want to fight for us, or do you want to fail?
Sacred, sober, safe space for those who want to express, learn, and heal. I, Kristen, also known as Holistic_Butterfly, and my partner Marcus, also known as Sacred Light 33, will be present for all sessions. In these sacred containers, we will take part in holding space and facilitating breath play or meditation. In these journeys, we will help you to align your chakras and connect with your higher self. As a beautiful addition, we will receive newly recorded drum music specifically made with the intention for our journeys. This will be lovingly made by a friend, Chuck Wilson. He is a sacred shamanic drum maker and musician. This will take place on the first and third Friday of every month at 7 p.m. EST. To reserve your spot, click the link in bio at holistic_butterfly on Instagram. And if you have any questions, please send an email to Kristen, KRISTEN, .hibbard, HIBBARD, @live.ca, with the subject title being Sacred Space Fridays. One love, beautiful souls.
I did a terrible, stupid.
Got some Yerba Santa sage right here.
I'm sorry. I wish I could take it
And
back.
Yerba Santa sage is it smells wonderful. It's got a very unique smell. And the difference between this one and white sage is that Yerba Santa is a space creator. So not only does it cleanse any negative energy or any blocks
Nothing so big that we couldn't work
or
past.
toxic energies,
How did I know?
Look,
it also
we can work past this, okay?
creates a whole entire new energy field.
Life without you, you know.
Compared to white sage, where white sage cleanses space but doesn't create a new energy field. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you all. So yep, just cleansing the space and removing any impure energies, any energies that do not serve for the highest of all, in wholeness and peace, clarity and love for us all. And inviting into this space any of the Greek god and goddess energies that would like to come in to provide some clarity and support and reflection of who we are in our most whole and balanced self. Ashe. Welcome in, Queen. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do our general collective card reading, and I just do a overall general for the collective, and this will be for today and tomorrow on Tuesday, so that we cover both days up until the next Rising with Ra. All right. So one card for each day. First card we have, which is going to be for today on this Monday, is Awakening. And with awakening comes ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. So first thing that comes through for me to share with awakening is that sometimes we find ourselves going through these critical situations, or we're finding ourselves going through painful situations, or very, very splitting situations, so to say. And when I say splitting, I mean mind splitting, not knowing what to choose or what to do or what steps you should take. And through that process of chaos, through that process of uncertainty, it actually comes with opportunities. It comes with opportunities to dive deeper and to reflect deeper, as well as look at what you have and where you're at with your own self. And through these spaces and moments of reflection and uncertainty, we are able to really look at different angles and look at different things and see what we truly want in our space, or what we would like to remove from our space, or what lessons we should integrate. And then, as we move through it, we shed layers. We uprise in our frequency, in our lightness, in our energy. So just a reminder that when we're going through these painful times or these really hard deciding times, just know that on the other side of that, it's going to come shedding layers. It's going to come with wisdom. It's going to come with lessons learned. And it's going to come with deeper insight on your energy field, as in your own energy field, with what's in your field and what you no longer want and no longer need to hold on to in your energy field. And along with that, we really tap into our wisdom and our ancient knowledge that we all have embedded within us, within our DNA, each and every one of us. Not one of us has, this ancient DNA and another doesn't. We all have ancient DNA embedded within us in some type of aspect or form. And it's for each of us to discover, unravel for ourselves what authentic DNA we have and what direct lineages or connections we have when it comes to our ancient ancestors. And for some of us, just like Sarah in the comments, she is heavily connected in her DNA to the ancient Greeks. Hydration check, everybody. Let's make sure you're staying hydrated today. And as we go through really unraveling our ancient DNA and going through these moments of clarity through uncertainty and difficult situations, sometimes we start having memories come up. Memories from past lifetimes. Memories from our ancestors passed on to us. And through these memories, we're able to find keys. We're able to find gold gems and nuggets to integrate into our present reality. Or lessons from the past, so that we may continue forth and not repeat those patterns from generations that we wish to no longer repeat as they no longer serve. So today we are really stepping forth in amplified energy that is open for you in support, to really dive deep into your lineage, to dive deep into perhaps even your past lives. And if you're someone that really likes esoterics or ancient knowledge, this is a wonderful time to tap in to some of your favorite ancient texts. Maybe like the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, any scriptures, any type of ancient knowledge that you like to embark upon and find activation codes and wisdom through. Today's a good day to dive into that and really feel the messages. Yeah, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, that is a wonderful one. So just really honor your process, honor where you are right now, and utilize your tools that you have when it comes to knowledge and wisdom, and allow the connections to really come forth in your mind, to see what connections from our ancient ancestors to the present moment now can really be of value for you in your life. Whether it's wisdom, knowledge, practices, or other things. And we'll see that these teachings and their experiences are timeless. They really are. And remember, with all that, it's all connected. Past, present, future. It's all accessible right now in this moment through your own mind. And you can consciously travel with your mind to past, present, and future energy, time, and spaces. So that is our first card, Awakening. And last thing I hear to share about this awakening is that we really want to give ourselves grace as well. You know, we really want to be soft and compassionate with ourselves and others as we move through these energies and these lessons and densities, as that will be a really great support for us to continue forth and really find joy, abundance, and acceptance of where we are and what we're moving through as we continue to become more self-aware and conscious of reality. It can be frustrating, and it can cause, a lot of disorder and dis-ease throughout our being and other people's beings when we are being hard on them or putting pressure on them or really criticizing them if they don't catch on to knowledge or wisdom that we have been in the light of for quite a while. And, if they don't get it right away, maybe we're just here to plant the seed for them, and then they will get it in a couple of months or a couple of years. But just try to stay open. Try not to stay closed down about people changing and growing. You just never know what experience, what day, what moment can take place that will trigger that person's shift and growth. It could happen any day. People could have gave up on me when I was in and out of jail, when I was on substances, when I went to prison. People could have gave up on me and been like, oh, he'll never change. He'll never stop selling. He'll never get out of the streets. But I was blessed and had parents that never gave up on me. I have friends that never gave up on me. And they knew my heart. They knew my intentions. And they knew that I had the potential to grow, learn, and change. And that's what I offer to all of you. You know, I don't judge you guys. I don't see you guys as finite beings that can't change and grow. I know what we're capable of as these divine, energetic soul beings in this human experience. All right, so that is our first card, Awakening, for today on Monday. And thank you all for the comments. Greatly appreciate your support. And our second card, which is going to be correlated to Tuesday, tomorrow, is Emotional Freedom. This comes with vulnerability, flowing, and rebalancing. This is wonderful to coincide with what we're talking about today on Monday. You know, moving through these energies that I just spoke on, this is really going to lead to emotional freedom. Because instead of attaching to outcomes and expectations, instead of attaching to pain, instead of attaching to frustration, instead of attaching to judgment upon myself and others, when we release all these, that gives us emotional freedom. It gives us a pathway to emotional freedom, at least. And it allows us to really be more fluid with our energy emotions. And as it flows more seamless, without the attachments, without the boulders in the river, we'll find that we're speaking through our hearts. We are speaking through a clear throat chakra. We are speaking with a clear solar plexus. And we are being rooted and grounded with a healthy root chakra as we are communicating and flowing our emotional expressions. And vulnerability is a big trait that we have access to. And it's not easy to access vulnerability sometimes. You know, sometimes we have fears inside of us about expressing ourselves or communicating. We have fear about judgment or self-criticism. We have traumatic experiences in the past regarding expressing our truth. And these things can cause blocks that we really can't see, but in the moment, those blocks are present, and they keep us from voicing our thoughts, voicing our emotions. But when we can release the fears, step through, and vocalize and express what we're feeling emotionally, or where we were in our energy and state of mind whenever we did something, just to express the truth and facts behind why we acted a certain way or why we felt a certain way, then we can find that we can start releasing those layers that are blocking us and start really expressing and sharing that medicine of vulnerability for others. Vulnerability, sometimes it is all we have. I spoke about this on Saturday in the Inner Child Shamanic space because our shamanic guest, Chuck, brought up vulnerability. And that led to me basically coming to this with vulnerability. Sometimes vulnerability is all we have. Sometimes we are just so stuck, we are so stagnant, we are so blocked up that we can't really move forth in our life. And the same patterns keep on cycling. The same fears keep on being present. So on and so forth. And when we can access vulnerability, sometimes it's the only thing that allows us to free ourselves from these fears, from these blocks, from this self-judgment and criticism. And then we can find the superpower of vulnerability and what it does for others, such as relating to others and what they're going through or what they've been through. And this creates a beautiful human connection of support and networking, because we're able to relate upon each other and support one another with the wisdom and lessons that we have gone through. And we'll find that we actually are more similar than we may think, and that we are all connected more than we think. No matter if we're here in Ohio, or you're in the UK, or you're in Australia, or you're in California, or you're in Jamaica, we can find that we have similarities. We have things that relate through our vulnerability. And as we continue to break through with vulnerability, expressing our stuff, really allowing ourselves the safe spaces to share our truth and our emotions, this helps rebalance our energy field. It helps work out the kinks, the stagnant energy and blocks, so then that river can continue to just flow fluid. And another thing is that I want to remind us is know your support system. Know who you can go to. Know the spaces that you can go to for being vulnerable, expressing your emotions, and being open to receiving support. You know, if there's wonderful brothers and sisters that you know you can trust, that are holding workshop spaces, that are offering services, that are offering you their time to sit one-on-one, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it when you feel like you don't have somewhere to express yourself. It's there for a reason. So that is our card for tomorrow, on Tuesday, is really find, that pineapple coming up. But for tomorrow, emotional freedom. Finding time, finding spaces to be vulnerable. To take a look at any stored emotions, any stored pains, and any thoughts that have been needing to be expressed. Maybe find some space tomorrow to express these things. And if you can't find anyone to do it with, maybe do it through journaling. Maybe do it through recording yourself talking. Maybe even do it through a live if it's in a sacred and respectful way. And that's our collective card reading for today and Tuesday. Today is awakening. tomorrow is emotional freedom. Pineapple theme of the day. Those antioxidants. All right. So for all of you, you guys can catch this collective card reading for today and Monday. Today and Monday. Yep, that's how time and space is for me these days. For today and Tuesday. On the replay, which will be saved here on Sacred Light 33. Or on the full edition on YouTube, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. And once again, I appreciate all of you guys that subscribe to my YouTube channel, receive any support in medicine through my videos, such as the podcast, guided meditations, and Rising with Roz. I greatly appreciate all support. He's time-lapsing. It's a common theme these days. And for everybody out there, this card reading was by the Magical Dimensions deck. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close out our collective card reading space with some Palo Santo, as Palo Santo is good for cleansing energy, removing any debris that no longer serves, and clears up the space for us to have clear, focused energy channels for our root chakra activation that we are going to navigate into in a moment. Alright, so I will go ahead and read off one more time the 12 Olympians, as well as the 2 elders, and briefly touch on their characteristics so you guys can know and be refreshed. Or if you are just now in the space, you can catch the different Olympians, Greek gods and goddesses, and go ahead and take a moment to ponder on which one you would like to choose, or it can be more than one, for your root chakra activation today. And then if you want to, feel free to put it in the comments and maybe even put the reason why for your root chakra activation. Blessings everyone, it is Marcus, aka Crystal Light, here at Sacred Light, and I'm presenting to you my Sacred Light services that are available currently. I am currently offering Reiki, chakra alignment and empowerment, intuitive life guidance, soul origin galactic therapy meditation sessions, as well as sacred oracle readings. These are all services that I'm divinely offering and have available to you any day of the week. You may contact me through my email, which is marcustut23@gmail.com, through Facebook at Crystal Light Robbins, or through Instagram at Sacred Light 33. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me at any of those contacts, and I will give you the best answer I can to help you get clarity upon what could best suit you on your journey. And we can book a session whenever you're ready. Wholeness, balance, love, vibrations. So number 1, we have Zeus, and Zeus represents the sky, lightning and thunder, law and order, and justice. Then we have Poseidon, and he represents the sea, the ocean, rivers and lakes, storms and hurricanes, tsunamis and earthquakes, as well as horses, and he is the influence of water. Number 3, we have Hera, and she is the queen of the gods. She is the goddess of women and childbirth, marriage and family. Number 4, we have Athena. She is the goddess of wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, reason, intelligence, science, literature, handicrafts, defense, and strategic warfare. Number 5, we have Ares, the god of war, and he is representation of war, masculinity, manly virtues. Number 6, we have Artemis, and this is the goddess of hunt. So the goddess of the jungle, hunting, archery, purity, virginity, childbirth, protection, plagues, and the moon. Number 7, we have Apollo, the god of the sun, the god of light, the sun, prophecy and philosophy, truth and inspiration, the arts, poetry, music, medicine, healing, and the plague. Number 8, we have Aphrodite, goddess of love. Goddess of love, passion, desire, pleasure, beauty, procreation, and fertility of the human body. Number 9, we have Demeter, the goddess of fertility. Fertility, productivity, harvest, agriculture, the environment, seasons, and nature. Number 10, we have Hermes, the messenger between gods and man, the messenger of universal knowledge and wisdom. Number 11, we have Hephaestus, the blacksmith god, the creator of weapons and equipment. Number 12, we have Dionysus, the god of wine. So the god of fertility, festivity, ecstasy, and madness. Then the 2 elders, we have Hades. And Hades is basically the ruler of the underworld. And the Lord of the Dead. And then Hestia is the goddess of the hearth, as she is the oldest of the first generation. Alright, so yeah, just take a moment to ponder upon which one you would like to choose, or which ones, and go ahead and maybe put in the comments if you would like, and the reason why for your root chakra activation today. And then we'll also be connecting them on Wednesday and Friday for the Earth Star chakra on Wednesday and the Causal chakra on Friday. But for now, we're going to go ahead and take a couple minute break. So go ahead and use the restroom, hydrate and get some water, grab some crystals, maybe burn some sage, whatever you'd like to do to get yourself settled, and we will transition into our root chakra activation. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we have Athena, Aphrodite, Persephone, Medusa for the root chakra. And then we also have Athena. Awesome. Athena's really sticking out, I see. So, for me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call upon the energy and aspect of Demeter, the goddess of fertility. The reason why I'm going to choose Demeter, the goddess of fertility, for my root chakra is that she is the guardian or the representative of the earth's fertility and productivity, harvest, agriculture, the environment, seasons, and nature. And I see that as very valuable to the root chakra, as the root chakra really correlates with, groundedness, stability to the earth, your ability to be in your abundant flow, to basically be able to continue to harvest your energy. And with that, you're also connecting to the environment of the earth and everything that comes with it whenever your root chakra is activated and clear. So that is going to be my the goddess that I choose to connect with my root chakra today. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some self-healing Reiki, and I will guide you through it. And just go ahead and get comfortable, either sit or lay down. And if you're sitting, you want to try to have your back as straight as possible so that your spine may flow with your life force energy. If you're laying down, you want to have your legs straight and not crossed, as crossing them can block the flow of energy in and out the soles of your feet. And then next, we want to relax our shoulders to the side, release tension, maybe even tuck our elbows to our ribs area, and just really drop our arms and allow them to relax. And next, the breath. We're going to breathe in through the nose, expanding our diaphragm. Draw the breath down the body all the way to the root chakra, which is at the base of the spine. And the root chakra is represented by the color red. And the properties of the root chakra is your groundedness in your physical life, emotional stability, mental stability. It is your connection to your abundant, infinite energy. It is also connected to your career and financial path. It is also your energy center for fight or flight, pain, anger and resentment. So if these things are stored within you, this is the root chakra or the chakra that you can emphasize and put focus on and do a cleansing session with to help release pain, resentment, and frustration and other lower emotions such as that. And lastly, it is also the energy center for feeling safe in your human life. Alright, now continuing the breath, we'll be breathing in through the nose, expanding the diaphragm, breathing down the body to the root chakra at the base of the spine, drawing the breath back up the body and exhaling out of the mouth. Let's go ahead and continue this pattern through the self-healing Reiki and my guidance. And you may repeat the affirmation that I use for the root chakra out loud or inside your mind at your own wish. And welcome in, everybody. Some good crystals that you can utilize for your root chakra. Any of the black stones such as black tourmaline, obsidian, onyx, hematite, smoky quartz, carnelian, red jasper, desert jasper. Yeah, those are a pretty good list. Those are all very, very powerful stones that you can utilize for the root chakra. And for me today, I'm going to be using my black tourmaline. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands, we're going to cup our fingers together, palms out in front of us. You're going to take your crystal that you've chosen, if you have. Hold it in your left hand as this is your activation and amplification hand. Then place your left hand on the root chakra, which is at the base of the spine or right under your bladder. Then place your right hand on top of the left. And through the palms of your hands, which are minor chakras, this is where the energy, the Reiki light energy, channels and flows out of your body. So you may be able to feel sensations and sensitive energy flowing through your palms and interacting with the energy around the base of your spine, below your bladder. Just take a moment to dial in, kind of let go of focusing on the comments, focusing on the outside world, focusing on what I'm doing. Just take a moment to dial in and just really consciously connect to your root chakra and the Reiki flowing through your palms. Continue to breathe, breathing in through the nose, drawing it down to the root chakra, then breathing it back up, and exhaling out of the mouth. Knowing in your conscious mind that with every breath, you're breathing in expansive, healing, light energy. And in every exhale, you're breathing out blocks, stagnant energies, and imbalances. Just continue this breath throughout the rest of the Reiki session. You may close your eyes and focus inward. Give yourself that love, self-care. And now I'd like for you to visualize in this moment, call in and connect with the energies of the god or goddess of ancient Greece or the Olympians that you have called upon and chosen to help activate your root chakra today. So envisioning in your mind, connecting with this Greek god or goddess, being open to receiving the healing and medicine and benefits that they carry. Continue to breathe as you may repeat these affirmations out loud or inside your mind at your own wish. I affirm that I am giving myself permission to be stable, rooted and grounded in my emotions, thoughts, and energy, while in my physical reality. I feel and am guiding my emotions and energy and thoughts to Mother Earth to be stabilized. I affirm that I am letting go of stored pain, resentment, frustrations that are blocking me from my abundant, ever-flowing energy. And I affirm that I will continue to integrate more conscious awareness over fight or flight mode. I will continue to integrate more conscious awareness over fight or flight mode. Ashe. Alright, let's go ahead and take one really big deep breath together. And release. Beautiful job, everybody. Thank you all that participated. How are we all feeling? Are we feeling a little more stabilized and grounded? Make Make sure you guys hydrate extra today as you just moved energy, and this can cause dehydration. So make sure you're drinking clean water throughout the day. And you guys may use those affirmations at any time, any day. They're all open and free to all of you. You can always look at this replay, or you can go watch the YouTube version that will be up tonight, and you can replay the affirmations and write them down, whatever you'd like to do. It is there for you. Thank you all. Thank you all for receiving. And you're welcome. It's an honor. Makes me smile really big to know that it's affected you guys in a great way. Ooh, about to get emotional up here. Just been really in my feels lately, feeling and really digesting the beauty of holding space and sharing beautiful love and support for people. It is it's a dream come true. That's all I gotta say. And if any of you guys are looking for some support and removing stored energies or densities or patterns, feel free to reach out to me, and you can utilize my one-on-one services such as reiki, oracle card readings, intuitive life guidance. I also do soul origin guided meditations to connect you with your higher self, so you can know your galactic lineage, as well as heal any timelines or any lifetimes beyond the Earth, such as a Pleiadian lifetime, Arcturus, Orion, so on and so forth. That is something I offer. And I also do personalized guided meditations where you guys can pick the type of frequency, the type of energy and type of beings that you would like to connect with through in the guided meditation, and then I professionally make it as an audio for you, and then I send it over to you as your own personalized guided meditation for your own healing. And it could also be for a trauma or a forgiveness or something specific. So yeah, just reach out if you guys need anything from me when it comes to one-on-one services. And there will be a community opening up very soon. Alright, so I'm out for today. Thank you all for tapping in for this Rising with Ra. This replay will be available here on Sacred Light 33 Instagram Live. And you will be able to watch the full edition on YouTube, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, by tomorrow morning or tonight. Feel free to leave comments on the replay or the YouTube. And keep in mind, on Wednesday, we will be doing the Earth Star Chakra, and we will be continuing to connect with the Greek gods and goddesses. And then on Friday, we'll be doing the Causal Chakra. So everybody have a beautiful day and a beautiful Tuesday. Thank you all for the support and love. Wholeness, balance, love.